welcome back to my channel, Healing with Kearra. So, hopefully you can hear me a little better. Yeah, I got a couple things to try and help make the quality of the videos a little better. So, yeah, I recorded this whole video yesterday, like trying out the mic for the first time. And yeah, it was like a love reading, and it was just like really, really awesome energy, really cool reading. And then I realized I didn't have like the storage on my phone, so it wasn't recording like literally the whole video. So that was like just for me, I guess. But yeah, it's just been like, yeah, just so much stuff coming up. I'm not very good with technology and like getting it all to come together and stuff, but I'm figuring it out. And so, um, yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen to me a lot where like certain videos don't work out. But yeah, I was just like so frustrated. I thought that was such a cool message. So I didn't try to make any other videos for the rest of the day. Yeah, sometimes it's good to just take breaks. But um, yeah, today's a new day. So we're going to try it out again, try out using the mic for the first time here. I'm not exactly sure like how long the battery even lasts, so it's all very experimental. Yeah, I also want to say I live in an apartment, so sometimes there's like sound above me, below me, around me, in the parking lot. I have a roommate, so I'm really sorry if you can hear any outside sounds. And also, I think, like, because of the mic, like the shuffling of the cards and stuff is like a little bit louder. So, yeah, I'm sorry if that's kind of distracting. I like to shuffle like in the moment. So, yeah, we're gonna get the other person's energy and then the viewer's energy. And then if that resonates with you, then this is your pile. This is the video for you. And then I'll get, when to go further, I'll get the connecting energy, their energy towards you, your energy towards them, and then past, present, and future sometimes. And then I'll do like a deep dive into the other person's energy. So yeah, this is just like an example of a typical love reading. It's like the way that I like to do them. And we're using the Santa Marta. I really hope I'm saying it right. The Book of the Dead. I really like this deck, but I like never use it for some reason. Okay, so the other person, the viewer. So we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So in this deck, the Six of Cups is like taking a journey. It's like taking something that's really, really special to you and like taking it with you on a journey or a voyage here. So with the other person, we have the King of Swords. So this is someone who's being like really, really logical, intellectual, um, someone who's trying to like think things through really, really clearly here and not let their emotions cloud them. Someone who can be like, with the king here, it's like they've leveled up to like a more mature communication style, which can come across as just like kind of cold sometimes. But they really try to like put their like intellect forward here, and use like reasoning. And so with your energy, we have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So possibly some sort of opportunity that you were really excited about or passionate about, ended up going to someone else, or it like ended up going in another direction. Something that you really wanted to like grow here, or something that you wanted to like flourish or take to the next level. um it's like you got stung here. And um yeah, with the Knight of Cups, it's like you were hoping that some sort of opportunity would come to you, but it ended up going in another direction here, or something ended up being given to someone else. um like someone who was like offering you their cup was like also offering it to someone else, and then that's the direction that they ended up going in. You recently feel like you didn't get chosen for something that was like really important to you or really special to you, that you felt really passionate about. Maybe something you had invested quite a bit of like time and energy into. Um, yeah, we have both of these in the reverse here. So, like something you really, really wanted, really, really desired, maybe for a while, and like put a lot of like time and energy into it, ended up going in a different direction, or someone else ended up getting it. Um, so, yeah, if that sounds like that makes sense, that's your situation, then we're going to go further here. Okay, the connecting energy, their energy towards you, and your energy towards them. So we have the World at the bottom of the deck here. So, yeah, so she's like holding the timepiece here. It's like the end of a cycle, or like the timing's up on a certain situation here. It's like a transitioning into something different here. It's like starting over in a new direction. We have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and it's like two people embracing themselves here. So it's like something has ended here. Um, and yeah, like something went in a different direction here. And so now there's like this huge shift. It's like starting over somewhere else. Yeah, so we have the Six of Swords and the Hanged Man. So with the Six of Swords, okay, so the Six of Swords is typically like moving into calmer waters, like moving from like a turbulent situation into a more harmonious direction here. And there's all these like there's like a lot of like dead stuff in the boat here. So it's like um, moving on from the past and like outgrowing things that like didn't work out. Like with the world, it's like closing out a major cycle. So it's like all these things that like didn't work out, or things that are like long over. Um, it's like moving into a different direction here. So what I'm getting with the Hanged Man is there's this energy of um, maybe this isn't exactly what you wanted, but um, it's like you feel like you have to surrender to this anyways. Like this wasn't your ideal situation here, but you're trying to like surrender and make the best of like a bad situation basically, and just try to find like a sense of like optimism here regardless of like what's going on around you. And so it's like taking what didn't work out here and like trying to move forward and move in a more positive direction for yourself. And so yeah, maybe this other person is just like thinking super super logically right now. um, Okay, so I'm getting that this King of Swords is not the same. So whatever, yeah, so something you really, really wanted here, like went in a different direction or just like didn't work out. Um, yeah, it like went to someone else or something like that here. And so you're having to just like surrender. It's like this wasn't necessarily your choice, but you're just choosing to move forward and like make the best of what's going on here and just kind of like surrender to your circumstances. And so there's this other energy here that's coming in. It's like with the King of Swords, what I'm getting is like someone who really, really strongly wants to communicate here. They may not be coming from this place right now of like super like mushy gushy or like super overly like affectionate or super overly emotional. They're just coming towards you with like a lot of logic and clarity. It's like they've been thinking things through for a long time, and so now they want to come forward and kind of like present this very clear um, they have this like very clear, concise, like argument that they want to present to you, but like in a positive way. Um, like whenever a kid goes and like makes a PowerPoint on like these are all of the reasons why you should let me like do this or whatever, and it's like they present it in like this really clear, like they mature, compelling way to their parents. It's like I'm getting like they want to come to you and present their case to you of like why you should be with them. Like they've really thought it through and they're like, okay, um this is how I feel, but they're like gonna present it in this really logical way, this like very thought out. They're in this place of just like really trying to use their logic over their emotions and be really rational and calm and level headed. That's what I'm getting, trying to be really level headed and like stoic. So their energy towards you, we have the Hermit and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, it's like they took a time out here. They took time for themselves to think things through and like get some sort of mental clarity. And so now they feel ready to like emerge out of that energy. And it literally says like hope reemerges, right? So like now they want to come forward and present to you like everything that they kind of like discovered here. They may be like isolated for a period, or they were like maybe not communicating with you for a period here. So they were like just like trying to figure things out within themselves. Like they didn't want to be too overly emotional. They didn't want to be like too led by their emotions. So they had to like take a time out and like really think things through and like try to come to like logical conclusions. And then like with the lamp here, it's like they had all of these really clear realizations. And so then they're like coming out of this energy, emerging out of this energy. It's like fresh, like with new life. And they like want to present to you here everything that they like realized. Um, So maybe you guys have spent like time apart because you were focused on this other thing that you really wanted to work out here, that ended up kind of going in a different direction, or like choosing someone else or something else. So you guys were just like not a part of each other's lives, or like not communicating, or they were just in a period of like trying to focus on on themselves, so they weren't communicating with like a lot of people. And now they want to come out of this because they see that like you're trying to just surrender and move in a more positive situation, or a more positive direction for yourself as well. So your energy towards them, we have the Five of Pentacles. So it's like, okay, so with stepping on all these like skulls here, it's like as you move forward out of all of the things that like didn't work here, you feel like um it's like all of these things that didn't work are like the stepping stones, like leading you to this like better situation for yourself here. um so yeah, choosing to like walk away from like whatever left you out in the cold, or whatever like abandoned you here and made you feel like left behind. It's like choosing to like walk away from that, and use that as like a building point to help yourself move forward. And then whenever you do, like you're met with this other energy here, this other person who's also kind of like taken a time out for himself, themselves, and had some realizations for themselves. um so yeah, it's like you feel like moving past like everything that didn't work out and everything that like fell apart here and like wasn't for you. um and just being able to surrender and like move forward here, then you're met with someone who like really wants to present some sort of communication here on some sort of clarity that they've also gained. Okay, so we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and then Judgment when I pick that up also. um so yeah. So yeah, it's like because of all the things that ended and didn't work out for you here, then there's this revival. So like with this here, it's like choosing to move forward and like use all of these things that didn't work out for you as like tool to move forward here. This like all these things that didn't work out are leading you to like a new beginning or a new revival here. But like certain other things had to come to an end. Like judgment had to be called, right, on like certain situations that weren't right for you, in order for there to be a revival of like other things. So it's like with the Death card, I'm getting that's like this could have been someone this King of Swords could have been someone that you knew in the past, but things didn't work out. But now there's like this rebirth here, or like there's this new chance to have um, like new life together, like to come together and like kind of correct the past, and have like a new start here out of something that didn't work out in the past. It's like a potential to have like a new life together, a new fresh start after like something recently had to like kind of fall apart or not work out for you in your life here, like something you really really wanted had to like go in another direction, or like choose someone else or go to someone else or something here in order for you to like use that to move forward and just kind of like surrender and put yourself in a more positive place, so then you could be in alignment with this other individual who's also like waking up out of something here and like wanting to come forward and present like their own realizations that they've had in their life too. So it's like this opportunity for revival, to have like new life here, new hope. So yeah, in the past we had the 4 of Cups here. So this person's like so tired and broken down that they're like letting all of this kind of like spill out here. It's like being so tired you can't really properly take care of yourself. Um, so that could have been both of you, like you were just both involved in situations or living your lifestyle in such a way that was like exhausting you and you couldn't like keep up with it anymore. It's like things had to end here, like the way that it was. It was just like not working out anymore. And then he's like staring down at this like heart. So it's just like being so overrun and overworked and overwhelmed, and like looking down at something that you really wish you could have. So it's like finally having this realization to like make a change, like some sort of like lifestyle choices had to like really come to an end here in order for there to be like a new chance. So we have the Tower. So that was your past energy, and this is your present energy here. So with this tower, it's like a house is like being put upside down, basically. Um, if you look at it from this direction, it's like a house. So it's like a house, it's like this whole environment here, this whole house, this whole community, this whole like situation that's going on here is basically being turned on its head with the Tower card. So everything is like being flipped upside down here. What I'm getting is like everything is being like switched around and like flip flopped back around to like the way that it was supposed to be originally at one time, is what I'm hearing for some reason. There's like this huge tower moment to basically like rearrange things back to how they were originally supposed to be all along. It's like all of this chaos has to happen for things to like flip flop to go back to how they were always originally supposed to be. So we have the Justice in the future. So it's like a restoring of a balance here. It's like bringing everything back to um, like an equilibrium of like how it was always supposed to be here. Um, so yeah, this like new chance here for a new start is bringing um, it's like bringing balance back into both of your lives, because like you feel like something you really wanted like chose someone else here, so then it's like by this other thing being able to come in and communicate now, like now you're open to this other thing being able to come in and communicate because you're choosing to move forward, and so you see that as like a sense of like gaining justice for yourself, or like balancing being restored into your life, based off of like a loss that you recently had to go through. So yeah, there's like a the scales are like being brought back. it's like a divine justice, like you guys being able to come together is just like justice for each of you here. Okay, so we're gonna do just like a deep dive into the other person's energy here. Okay, so the other person, where they're at, what they're doing, their energy towards you, their thoughts, and their feelings. So yeah, judgment again. It was like a wake up call leading to a revival here. So we have the Five of Cups. So in this deck, that's like being caught up in some sort of like mental maze here, which kind of like keeps you from being able to like mentally move forward. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is like all about like finding your path or finding your way here. So it's like they found their way out of some sort of mental darkness or some sort of mental anguish that they were like looped up in or caught up in here. They're able to like find their way out or reach some sort of clearing here, or just see some sort of like light that like they were able to get out of the maze or like get out of the behavioral pattern that was keeping them caught in this like mental loop here. Um, so this could be why they felt like they needed to like isolate or retreat for a minute here and like draw inward, is just because they couldn't figure out how to like break out of this like mental anguish or this like mental um cycle that they were stuck in that was just like keeping them feeling like held down and like they couldn't move forward in their lives. um it's like they finally found a way out of this here, like a way to overcome this. Yeah, so the devil here. So there was some sort of like there was like some factors in their lives or like negative behavioral patterns that they were choosing to stay caught up in, or like negative cycles and choices that they were making that were keeping them feeling stuck here. And what I'm getting is it was just like a mental thing. There was like mental blocks for them. Like they felt like they couldn't find their way out of their circumstances, but really they were the ones that were like completely in charge here. So it's like they just had this realization that they're the ones that can like free them out of this like maze that they had put themselves in here, like because of their own choices, or just because of like um surrendering to the influence of others, right? Like letting yourself be like manipulated and like led by others, even though you know it's not the right direction for you. So the Page of Swords, they're like literally writing a message here, like writing out a note. So that's kind of where they're at. So like right now they're in the process of finding their way out of being in this space, right? I'm getting it's mostly mental. So their actions with the Page of Swords, they could be like journaling, or like writing you like an actual letter, like how before I was getting like with the King of Swords, like a lot of communication and how they wanted to like present their case here. So they might actually like literally write you a letter, and just try to like yeah, reach out and communicate with you. They could just be sending you like a message. This could just be like a text message or some sort of like modern day communication as well. Um, or that, yeah, they could just be like working at their desk, and like now that they've found a way to kind of like mentally break out of whatever was like holding them down and holding them back, these like really dark like thoughts here that they were struggling with. They could be like trying to plan something, write down some ideas or like some sort of inspiration that they gained. Like I'm getting like drafting up like some sort of like plan for like a business opportunity, or it's like they were suddenly like flooded with like creative inspiration, and so they need to like write it down, or yeah, like starting to journal. Or yeah, they could just be like trying to prepare themselves to be able to communicate, like figure out what they're gonna say. So their energy towards you, we have the moon. Their thoughts towards you, we have the strength here. So it's like learning how to kind of tackle their demons and like overcome, um like yeah, the dragon is representing like those behavioral patterns within themselves, or like their inner ego, or their inner desire to like go off and like feed into this like dark energy that they were super caught up in, or like make choices that make them feel stuck. um but it's like they finally found a way to kind of like overcome this here. So like maybe before, when they thought of you, they would just get like really, really triggered, and it would kind of send them in this like really dark maze thought wise. Um, but now they're like learning how to like be stronger than like their demons here. Because there's this really strong desire. For one, I'm getting that they feel like you kind of like reflect, like you guys are like mirroring each other, like you're reflections of each other. But also, there's just this really strong desire to show you like the deeper part of themselves and like the darker part of themselves here. Like looking in the water and seeing that reflecting back at them, it's like they want to be able to like show the part of them that's reflecting in the water here is the part of them that they want to be able to show you or share with you. Like they want to be able to show these like deeper, darker, like uncovered things, like whatever they were struggling with here before, they want to be able to like fully open up with you, and like let you in on it. With the 10 of Wands, it's like um opening, like one, okay, so instead of like taking all of this on themselves, like this whole burden on themselves, they feel like they can share it with you. Like they can open up and like show you this like deeper part of themselves that reflects like their more shadow, like toxic behaviors here. And that's where they were caught up for a really long time, but now they're learning how to like free themselves. And so they want to show you these like these darker, more hidden parts of themselves, that they don't show everybody like every day, right? They want to be able to like really open up to you, and like overcome their burdens, and then like um, be like vulnerable and share them with you, um, and not like feel like they have to take it all on themselves anymore and be like super overwhelmed, like trying to work through everything all on their own. They want to be able to, like with the King of Swords, just like freely communicate with you. So I'm going to get one of these. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So yeah, a demonstrate is like sticking out to me because earlier I was talking about like um their King of Swords energy was like making me think of like whenever kids are like trying to present their case to their parents, they'll like put on like a demonstration or like a presentation to like present to them like this is why you should let me get a puppy or you know so I feel like that's how they're going to come at you is like they've really taken their time here to like study the best approach and like the best way to overcome like the past cycles, and so then they really want to come forward and like present to you or like demonstrate to you in a way that would be like receptive to you, like through your love language type of a thing. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So yeah, I think that goes back to like the moon card. Like they want to like really open up and be able to share like um the deeper things that they like maybe don't share with everyone, right? Like certain things that they keep hidden from certain people, they want to be able to share um like their whole truth with you. So we're going to get some message cards from the Truth Within Oracle. Oops. Okay, we have I blamed you for my faults and it was wrong of me. And then I picked up I will wait for the right moment to come find you as I was like picking that up. So yeah, they're realizing they instead of like truly figuring out how to like deal with all of this stuff here, they may have just like projected it onto you. And so now that they're having those realizations, they want to just like fully open up and share that part of them with you so that you can like understand them better as they're learning to understand themselves better as well. It's hard to forget you when so many things remind me of you. I know things are tough right now, but I hope you can forgive me one day. I have come to understand that you mean more to me than anything else. So, yeah, this like separation or this time that you guys have not been a part of each other's lives has been like really, really introspective for them. And yeah, I'm getting like in the more recent past, you were like recently disappointed by something here. Um, Something that you really wanted like went in another direction, or something ended up happening for you here as well. Um, So yeah, that was like the meantime that gave them the opportunity to like see all of this stuff within themselves and have like all of these wake up calls within themselves. So it's like giving you guys the opportunity now, because that other situation in your life like fully came to an end. It's like giving you guys an opportunity now to um it's like giving this other person in this reading here the chance to like come find you and like present their case to you about all of the things that they've realized, and like tried to overcome within themselves here. It's like let you in on their deeper secrets and like um just like those deeper, darker, dirty little secrets that they don't really want to share with anyone else. Yeah, I feel like the past few readings that I've done, especially like love readings, have all been like really, really similar energy. There's just been this really similar energy of like um just certain like toxic things that aren't good for us like not working out, and then like situations from like the long past that like went through their own realizations, like being able to like it giving them an opportunity to like come forward. And um so yeah, there's just this like really specific energy going on in the collective, it seems like. So yeah, um that's all I have. Thank you so much if you watched this far into the reading. I hope it was a little bit easier to hear me and like see stuff. And yeah, if you like this reading, you can click the link in my description to get a more personal reading. And I hope you have a really, really good day.